Yeah, we've done some receiving on Iceland radio on 207 kilohertz tonight, and the Tecsun PL-680 radio has done, I think, quite well because, as I said, in this QTH we have a large, tall mountain to the north, which might be blocking the signal from Iceland. So maybe that's why it's so difficult to receive the signal on 207 kilohertz long wave radio Iceland. So whatever radio I have used, try to copying radio Iceland 207 kilohertz, it was always difficult. It was always either there was no signal, or if there was signal, it was very, very weak, fading, and sometimes it was coming in, sometimes it didn't come at all, just silence. And usually it is audible very late at night, like after 11 o'clock at night. So in that kind of situation, I think Tecsun PL-680 did really well, I feel. I tell you what radio is really deaf on long wave is XH data, D808. This radio is really deaf. It doesn't matter what antenna you connect to it, it will not receive DX stations on long wave. I mean, it receives a radio for, very powerful local stations, okay, but if it is anything DX, it will not hear it. I think it can copy RTE Radio 1 OK from Ireland, but it's very weak, and you have to really point to the transmitter with the radio to get good reception. That means that there is antenna inside working, but I don't know why it's so insensitive. I mean, XH data is great on medium wave and short wave, so it's a still good radio, but on long wave DX, I mean, nothing will be heard on this band, on that band. Yeah, Tecsun PL-680, I think it's okay on long wave. I mean, tonight it really copied reasonably well. I mean, it's not a strong signal by all means, by any means, I mean. But if you consider the QTH is very poor, anything coming from the north, and also, I mean, it's using the internal ferrite loop antenna and homemade random length of wire, scrap wire, just wound on the plastic box. I mean, that was receiving it okay, so I think it's okay radio. I mean, I tried to copy the Radio Iceland with ICOM and all sorts of different radios, but they were all weak. it is just a difficult signal to receive from here in this very location. But PL-680 has done very well, and I think it's a great radio. So this is part 2 of the testing with the PL-680 for receiving Radio Iceland on 207 kHz. Thank you.